Hi, and today we will now do a review of Matt Parker's Things We Can Do in the Fourth Dimension. It is my number 2 favorite book of all time, just behind How To and other Randall Munroe books, which are actually tied. Oh look, and I have a copy of this book. Things We Can Do in the Fourth Dimension is an extremely good book which discusses very diverse subjects in math, from number theory to geometry to computer science and set theory. So much so that I feel like math is becoming the next universalist, as it said, after I guess Poincaré, who knew literally everything about math. So I suppose Terence Tao is on the same route too. So chapters, here are all the chapters of this book. This is actually a very interesting chapter set because it seems like one of the best books ever written. So that's why it has so many diverse chapters. And one of the chapters has been made into a video. How to build a computer has been turned into the 10,000 Domino Computer. Now, if anybody is watching this, please just remember something. I'm a nerd, and Matt Parker's a nerd. So that means we share a common interest. And this means there will be 6 degrees of separation between any people at all. I don't know who of my 5th or 6th degree friends or teachers or acquaintances are Matt Parker. So if you are a friend of Matt Parker, or a friend of a friend of a friend of Matt Parker, and so on, I guess, then you could probably email him. And by friend, I could also mean subscriber. Like, I don't subscribe to Stand Up Matt, but maybe you do, and you might be able to email Matt this video. And you can also email him my channel. I don't know who of my 5th or 6th degree friends are Matt Parker. Again, if Matt is watching this, I'm gonna make some nerd comments. Of course, anybody's welcome to join in the nerd comment section. Yeah, right. So let's talk about chapter 1. You say in your book that you don't want to follow the dozenalists who use base 12. And you might be right. You're not alone. Here is a video about base 6, a better way to count, by somebody called Jon Misali, also known as Conlang Critic. Whoever you know him by, that video is extremely good and you should go read it. Ironically, his thumbnail is of the Dozenal Society of America's logo. I have no idea. And just to go in this base conundrum, I will come in with saying that base 4 is my favorite base of all time. It's good on squares and number theory, which involves squares, which makes it my favorite base of all time. Besides, it's easy to do arithmetic. You don't have to fuss over doing multiplication tables. You just have to do the arithmetic in your head. You know, if I had children, I would teach them base 4. That's the kind of how useful base 4 is. Now let's talk about chapter 3. Matt, I remember you did a section on your book about polygonal cannonball numbers. Well, I did the same thing, but with centered polygonal numbers. Because as you can see, I have run a program which checks the centered polygonal numbers / pyramids. And here is the program's output. As you can see, there are 2 redonkulously big 24 centered 24-gon and centered 24-gon pyramids. Ain't that great? So you have a 96,122 and a 98,282 layer pyramid. Well, anybody, if you, Matt Parker, had come up with a bigger number than this, but with polygonal numbers or any type of numbers, or with 4-dimensional cannonballs, tell me about it. On chapter 7, Prime Time. Prime Time is actually one of my favorite chapters. I absolutely x squared plus y squared minus 1 cubed equals to x squared y cubed primes. And if you're a nerd, you know this is a heart. And this is exactly what I got when I first put it on Desmos. And my favorite primes are 3 times 2 to the power of 18 plus minus 1. Because these are the Thabit primes of first and second kind. The minus 1's the first kind, and the plus 1's the second kind. And also they are twin primes. I conjecture these are the largest pair of Thabit first and second kind twin primes. After 1, 2, and 6 is replaced by 18 in the exponents. This is why these are my favorite primes, because they're so exceptional. No one can find a prime which is this big. But actually they did. The twin primes are many orders of magnitude greater than this one, but I feel like these are the most influential pair of twin primes to me. Moving on, chapter 10. Well, Matt, you were talking a lot about things to make and do in the fourth dimension, and even says it in the title. But there is one more thing, actually 19 more things you can do in the fourth dimension. And it doesn't involve just 6 regular shapes. Well, do you know what's the trick? The trick is you have to think of it as a 2D space. Why 2D? It's a 2 space of complex numbers instead of a 4 space of odd numbers. So this is basically a 2-dimensional Hilbert space, complex Hilbert space. So in there you can have complex polygons. So there are 3 infinite families of polygons, as well as 19 exceptional polygons. I bet the 4-dimensional people, I mean the hyper people, will have a lot of fun playing with these polygons, even using them as dice. I don't care. We have air tickets to the 4th dimension. We'll make complex polygons, transport them back, and then show normal 3D people their magic properties. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Matt Parker, for watching this video, and thanks to you, everyone, for seeing this video and also learning a bit of unsolicited information about me. Like, I'm a nerd, and I share some similarities with Matt Parker, and even my 6th degree friend one of them is actually Matt Parker. Who knows? Well, see you in another video.